Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, you just can't move forward? Like you're running in circles, putting in effort, thinking about change, but somehow ending up in the exact same place? If that sounds familiar, then this isn't just a video for you. This is a conversation we need to have. Welcome to Mind Matters Expert. At some point, almost everyone feels it, that frustrating sense of being stuck. You're trying, or at least it feels like you are. You think about doing better. You want more from life. But somehow nothing really changes. Days pass, weeks pass, even years pass. And you're still in the same place, same habits, same mindset, same results. So what's actually going on? Why do so many people feel stuck, even when they want to move forward? Let's break it down, honestly, and without sugarcoating it. Now, here's the hard truth. You're not stuck, you're repeating patterns. And yeah, that might sound harsh, but most people aren't stuck because life is unfair. They're stuck because they're repeating the same patterns every single day, waking up without a plan, scrolling endlessly, avoiding difficult tasks, waiting for motivation, and expecting a different outcome. That's not being stuck. That's being, well, consistent in the wrong direction. Now let's talk about one of the biggest reasons this happens. You're waiting for motivation. You tell yourself, I'll start when I feel ready. I just need motivation. But here's the truth. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes, and most of the time, it doesn't show up when you need it. People who actually move forward don't wait to feel motivated. They act first, and then the action creates momentum. So what's the fix? Build discipline, not motivation. Start small. Don't try to change your entire life overnight. Pick one habit, just one, and do it every day, no matter what, even when you don't feel like it. That's how discipline is built, and discipline is what gets you unstuck. Now, here's another reason. You're afraid of discomfort. Let's be honest, growth is uncomfortable. It requires effort, it requires risk, it requires failure, and sometimes, rejection. So what do most people do? They avoid it. They stay in their comfort zone, even if that comfort zone is slowly making them miserable. So how do you fix that? You start doing hard things, daily. You don't need huge changes, just start small. Have that difficult conversation. Try something new. Take that step you've been avoiding. The goal is simple. Train your brain to stop running away from discomfort. Because on the other side of discomfort is growth. Now, think about this. You say you want a better life. But what does that actually mean? More money? Better health? Freedom? Happiness? If your goals are vague, your actions will be vague too. And vague actions lead to vague results. So here's what you need to do. Get specific about your life. Clarity changes everything. Instead of saying, I want success, say, I want to earn this much, or I want to build this skill. You might even say, I want to achieve this by this date. The clearer your target, the easier it becomes to move toward it. Now, let's talk about something that you know silently keeps people stuck. Overthinking. You plan, you think, you analyze, and then, well, nothing. You do nothing. Overthinking feels like progress, but it's not. It's a trap. It keeps you stuck while making you feel like you're doing something. So, what's the way out? Take imperfect action. You don't need the perfect plan, not at all. You just need a starting point. Make a decision. Take one step. Adjust as you go. Progress will always beat perfection, every single time. Now, here's something most people underestimate. Your environment. It shapes your behavior more than you realize. If you're surrounded by negative people, constant distractions, unproductive habits, then, well, staying stuck becomes easy. Almost automatic, really. So, what can you do? Change what you can control. You don't need to change everything overnight, of course, but you can start somewhere. Spend less time with negative influences, reduce distractions, create a space that supports your goals. Even small changes in your environment can create massive shifts in your life. And now, one of the biggest reasons of all, you quit too early. This is where most people fail. They try something for a few days, maybe a few weeks. They don't see results, so they quit. Then they start something new and repeat the cycle again and again. So here's the real solution. Stay consistent long enough to see results. Real change takes time. More time than you expect. More time than you're comfortable with. But consistency is what separates people who stay stuck from people who actually move forward. The reality no one talks about, and here's the reality no one talks about, getting unstuck, isn't about one big moment. It's about small decisions, made daily. It's waking up and choosing to do better, even when it's hard. It's showing up, even when you don't feel like it. It's continuing, even when progress feels slow. A simple plan. So, if everything feels overwhelming right now, let me simplify it for you. Start here. Pick one goal. Break it into small daily actions. Remove one distraction. Do the work every single day. That's it. No complicated system, no perfect strategy, just consistent action. Final thought. Now, let me ask you something. Out of everything we talked about today, which one is actually holding you back? Is it motivation, fear, overthinking, or your environment? Be honest with yourself, because awareness is the first step to change. You're not stuck because you're incapable. You're stuck because of patterns, and patterns can be changed. Not instantly, not easily, but definitely. The moment you stop waiting and start doing, that's the moment your life begins to move again. So here's a small challenge for you. Starting today, pick just one thing you've been avoiding and take action on it. No overthinking, no delay, just one step. And before we end this quick question for you, what's that one thing you already know you should be doing, but you keep delaying? Think about it. And if you're serious about changing your life, drop a comment with one word. Start it. So you commit to yourself publicly. And if this conversation made you pause, made you think, or made you feel something real, then don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might be feeling stuck too. And subscribe to Mind Matters Expert, because this is where we have real conversations that actually help you move forward. I'll see you in the next one.